Now from the southern tip of South Carolina, EA Sports proud to welcome you to Hilton Head Island and the world-renowned Harbortown Golf Links. Alongside Frank Novelo, I'm Rich Lerner. Frank, you've been coming here for years as a player and now as a broadcaster. Nice to be in this almost idyllic harborside village, but this is a difficult golf course in the eyes of many. What are you going to be watching for today?
How they navigate this not overly long golf course. You know, Harbortown is very strategic, so you don't have to bash away with a driver here. It actually really is about hitting fairways. And I know that sounds a little old school, but you're trying to hit the 300-yard bomb around Harbortown, you're going to come unstuck. Now that definitely finds the rough off the first tee. Certainly not the start he was looking for.
Walking the course today, let's bring in Nota Begay III.
Found himself on the number at 145 yards to the front, 159 to the hole. Ball sitting up very nicely in the rough.
And that one barely makes the front of the green. Do you realize if you just miss hit the middle of the club by a quarter of an inch, you lose 10%? That's right, 10%.
And this will be a 5-foot putt here. Yep, he'll finish off his 4th. Good work out of the rough on this opening hole as he's able to get away with his par. Here's a chance to make a birdie early in the round. Second hole at Harbor Town is a relatively short par 5 at a little more than 500 yards. Again, the key, and this is the case all over the golf course, you have to put your tee shot in the right spot, and here it is on that left side of the fairway. No damage done after missing the first fairway, but he should like this one a little bit better here at number 2. Well, had the distance right, just a little bit offline to the left.
And a little bit left, too, with this third shot.
So this, not technically on the green, but nevertheless, a chance here at an eagle.
That just came out blazing. As soon as it hit the green, it was never going to stop.
And that, not really the best of chips right there.
I was expecting something sort of tap-in range, but that is anything but.
Pretty good read there. Definitely good speed, and it just skips a foot or so by. So the second hole proves a bit too tough. It's a bogey after that opening par. Up next, the 469-yard par 4 third. Trees lining both sides of the fairway, so a straight tee shot is imperative. Now from the Wetlands Golf and Country Club in the Sunshine State of Florida, this is EA Sports coverage of PGA Tour golf. Rich Lerner joined up in the booth by Frank Nobilo. Frank, there's nothing like it early tee time to get the adrenaline flowing.
And also, too, the golf course is perfect. Less divots. You don't see any sort of marks on the green. Greens are going to putt beautifully. And there's also, the course is a little bit softer. It's got the moisture from overnight. And also, when they've cut the golf course, there's that really green, fresh smell, like it's brand new.
Oh, good tempo to that first swing, and I think he'll be happy with that, right down the middle. Good shot right there with that 3-wood, sitting up nicely.
Yeah, most importantly, the second shot's on the fairway. And this par 5 playing long today. See how close this third shot can be hit. It's a solid shot and a green in regulation, but a little away from the band.
Nota Begay the third is down there. This for an opening birdie.
Really not a whole lot to this. He's going to get a little help from the slope. Other than that, just slightly to the right.
Nope. Okay, that's finished off for a par. Now to the second, par 3, 225 yards. And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. sitting up in the short grass.
Way too good, I must say. That was just smashed. Yeah, sizable putt left.
18-footer. Not quite online, and that'll drift a couple feet by. So, an early hiccup here at number 2. It's a bogey to move him to +1. Fairly straightforward par 4 now. The third at the Wetlands is 460 yards straight away.
It is 460 yards. It can be chopped down a lot of different ways. 300-yard tee shot, and it's only 160. But if you're a mere mortal, 280, 180, the hole becomes that much longer, that much harder.
That one up the right side. Good shot coming off bogey at the second. That's going to be in the fairway. Setting up in the fairway, 200 yards to where that hole is cut. Didn't check, Frank.
Yeah, just not enough spin on that, really. I mean, that almost like took that first bounce and just ricocheted forward. Lovely pitch shot. Just nipped that ball off the turf. Just flew through the air beautifully. Sat down fairly quick as well. Good shot.
Yep, good work not to let that get away, and that's in for a par. Wow, check this out, Frank. Par 3 fourth, 250 yards. This is a really cool hole.
It is. You tee off and that tee shot right across the swampland into a crescent-shaped green. And, of course, it is protected by that bunker that just cuts in. It doesn't give you very much depth on that middle line of the green. So if the pin's in the middle, that's when the hole plays its most difficult.
Now from the bunker.
Just a little splash out on this par 3.
Okay, pretty big swing necessary there, and that's not all that bad from that far away.
Right about 9 feet here to the hole.
Yep, good solid stroke there and a nifty up and down out of the greenside bunker.
Now to the 5th hole here at the Wetlands. Par 5, 635 yards. A lot going on here, Frank.
The shorter hitters don't really worry about the swampland on the left because it really only cuts in to worry the longer hitters if you want to try and reach this par 5 and 2. So shorter hitters, 2 good shots, set up a wedge shot. Longer hitters are you straight enough to hit it into the narrowest part of the fairway.
Still well over 300 yards to the flag, so getting this to a good number, the key here for his second. I guess you could say slow and steady is going to win this race, or so he hopes. Long ways to go.
I'd also add the word short, Rich. Slow, steady, and short. This is a long par 5 now.
That one was running so hot. Oh, off the flagstick. This one measures out to 15 feet.
Not that time. Pretty good effort, but it'll wander a couple of feet by. Well, he was flirting with even par, thinking if he made a birdie, he'd be at level. Came into this hole at 1 over, and with the double, all the way to 3 over par.
On to the par 4 6th here at the Wetlands. And Frank, how does that water factor into the way you play this hole?
It bisects this fairway beautifully, Rich. 233 yards to the run out on the first section of fairway, and that might be worth considering for the short hitters to try and flash it across the narrowest part of those wetlands. 276 yards, and of course the more horsepower you got, actually the easier this tee shot becomes.
Okay, so the drop taken, and that will set up what's going to be his third now to this par 4. Oh, boy, that would have been one heck of a par. That nearly went down, but it'll slide just by.
And a rocky road to this point. 4 over par on the round. Here's another scoring opportunity, Frank. A par 5. The 7th is just a shade under 600 yards.
And it bends gently to the left, Rich. Longer hitters can obviously get home, and nothing really to be worrying about with that second shot if you can reach. The wetlands are well to the right of this hole for the second shot. But if you want to play to the 3-shotter, then that's a very safe, conservative way and really shouldn't cause you any problems whatsoever.
Yeah, nothing to fault there. Good balance, good follow-through, and a good start to this hole. Now a second from well over 300 yards. This will be about positioning.
I'll make this about 100 yards. Third shot.
It is a game of touch, and there's evidence right there when your touch is out. What a difference it makes. That ball went a long way past.
Look at this putt. That is something special right there. From that far away to gauge that speed, that is so well done. Okay, good job to limit the damage as that's in for a bogey. We arrive now at the 203-yard par 3-8. Tricky little hole. The bunker short of the green looks like it borders the putting surface, but it's actually a few yards short of it, and the green narrows toward the back. Yeah, look how quick that was. Very difficult to get that to stop, even out of the sand, and that race is right on by. That one just gonna sneak on by. Okay, so he's in there with a bogey for a disappointment here at the 8th. Finishing out the front side with yet another lengthy par 5, the 9th measuring 621 yards, but still reachable for the bombers out there with 3 bunkers protecting against your approach shot. Yeah, that's a nice swing, and the result is going to be a tee shot that is set up just fine.
Third shot, looking for a good one. Just a little over ambitious on that chip shot. It just sailed past.
Hey, there you go. Those are the putts that have not been falling, but that one drops to save a par. We begin the inward nine at the wetlands with the lengthy par 3 10th, 246 yards, 3 bunkers protecting the front of the green, and anything long or left has a chance to be wet.
Woo, Nelly. Whizzes past the hole. A difficult putt coming now.
Good chunk of real estate here, 22 feet away. Oh, what a putt right there. The speed was spot on. Just a fraction offline or that would have gone down. So he'll brush that in for his bogey and put a square on the card to start his backside.
Moving on to the par 4 11th, just a little bit more than 440 yards.
No problems there. That's going to wind up safely in the fairway.
We are about 170 yards from the hole.
Imagine a miss club because that ball sailed past the flag. Really just fortunate to stay on the back of the green.
This one's tracking on a very good line. Look out. Oh, what a putt right there. The speed was spot on, but it's just a fraction offline, or that would have gone in.
Still no circles on the card as of yet, as that's in for par. Stepping up to the tee at the first par 5 on this back nine. It's the 12th, and it is 576 yards.
Yeah, this hole bends to the right, opposite direction to what 11 does. A good tee shot, and you can actually think about reaching this par 5 and 2, but anything around the front or front left, still going to leave a relatively simple pitch shot. So when you stand on that tee, think of birdie at least here. What a roller coaster round today. Haven't seen much good out there, to be honest. So this one really stands out. A good shot certainly stands out.
Still better than 3 bills away as he puts forth his second to the par 5. Well, just a good solid shot right there with that 3-wood, Frank.
That's an aggressive layup, really trying to force that 3-wood down and get it as close as possible to the green. That's 2 good shots if you can't reach the par 5.
Well, too bad, Frank. That one rolled right off the green.
It was just coming out so hot. Lovely pitch shot. Just nipped that ball off the turf. Just flew through the air beautifully. Sat down fairly quick as well. Good shot.
Okay, can't take putts that length for granted, but that's in for a par. Here we go at the par 4 13th, 452 yards. What's the best angle of attack?
The straight line really is the best way here, like a lot of holes on the golf course. But straight, as we know, is not often easy. Fairway does start to widen up the further out there you get it. So for the longer hitters, this hole actually plays relatively easy. For the shorter hitters, in that narrow area, that'll leave you a lengthy second shot where you just might have to bisect the two front greenside bunkers.
Well, you can't walk out and drop it any better than that. That is a fine tee shot right there.
Second shot, good look at the green.
Good shot. Safely on the green and a birdie chance.
Oh, yes, that's the right line, and it's in for a birdie. Well done.
Moving on to the tricky 14s here at the Wetlands. It's 204 yards, but there is plenty of trouble out there.
And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass. Well, Frank, this is a case where a par is going to feel like an eagle if he's able to get this done.
If he can just make it, just make this putt, then just run to the next tee.
Got it there, but not quite on target.
This golf course has been demanding today, and the scores reflect that. 7 over par. Stepping up here on the 15th tee at the Wetlands, this is a 590-yard par 5.
In this game, it pays to have a convenient memory. Anything in the past, forget it. Just keep hitting shots like that. Well done.
Now, from better than 300 yards out, a second to the par 5. Now his third, staring right at the green. There's a bright spot in the day that's had precious few. That'll bring a smile to the face. Well done there for a much-needed birdie. We begin the finishing stretch here at the Wetlands with a 455-yard par 4 16th. Looking for another straight tee shot here. The approach leads to a green well protected by 4 bunkers. No issues here. That is into the fairway.
And a good iron shot, just not quite as close as what we'd all want to finish, but still.
A birdie putt now at 16.
And he's got to be happy where this ball went up. Just slightly uphill, looks almost dead straight.
So he's able to finish that off without issue. It's par, and it'll keep him at 6 over. 17th at the Wetlands, par 3, 238 yards. Frank, how would you describe this hole?
Well, it's a hole really that shapes up well for a nice little high draw. See the angle of the green pointing slightly to the right. A nice little draw into this par 3, and that'll find the nice avenue. Maybe a kick forward, 15, 20 feet left for birdie. And if you birdied 16, chance to birdie 17 as well.
This from about 10 feet.
Yeah, good concentration there. That's a distance where a putt could get away, but that, in for a par. Finishing our day at the Wetlands in Florida with the shortest par 4 in the course, the 377-yard 18th. Water down the left shouldn't be a factor. Driver and a short iron, and a birdie is very much in the cards.
Let's forget about the last $17 because that tee shot, dinner's going to taste good after that one. Great shot.
Frank, downhill shot here. Will he have to take it just a little bit easier?
Yeah, be careful with the ball position as well. If you play the ball too far forward and try and scoop it, it's not going to work. Well, the ball is on the green. That's about all I can say with that. With a short wedge in hand, you'd expect that certainly be much closer than that.
Will that stop? Yes, that was not easy down the slope, but that's pretty well done. So a tap in there. That's for par at the last. And this will wind up being a 78, 6 shots over par.
And that wraps up another great day of golf here at the Wetlands Golf and Country Club. Frank, I really